What is up, everyone? Welcome to another video. Thank you so very much for watching, for liking, for subscribing. And if you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider pressing that red subscribe button. It really does help me out a lot. But today, we're gonna be looking at something quite interesting. We're gonna be looking just at the switchgear and the dash situation. We're not going to be taking out of the showroom. That's in a future video that if it is already out, I will be linking it somewhere up here. I don't know, up here. It should be up here, I think. First of all, we have keyless ignition. We have the key fob here. Now, normally you would have your key fob in your pocket. Let's get it in the shot. Normally you would have the key fob in your pocket, but here, because it's in the showroom, we've put it there. We have the red button, which turns the ignition on. One press, bike is active, straighten the handlebar. And this is the dash. Now we do have TPMS sensors on all the 300 class for Euro 5. This is saying front wheel pressure low. So if we look here, we have our front tire is at 29 degrees and 2.3 bars. And our rear is at 29 degrees and 2.3 bars again. Now on the screen, we have our warning lights up here. We have our clock. We have our voltmeter. We have our rev counter. This S is for sport or eco. We have our speed, we have our gear position indicator, we have our fuel level, our water temperature, our odometer, our trip meter, and here we have our tire pressures, and we can switch. We have our average speed, we have our range, and our average fuel consumption. Now, if we go into the menu, we have interface, and we can go to the simple dash with the rev counter, our fuel, our water temperature, our information, trip odometer, and we can see down there we can change, and our speed. Go again, casual screen, this is what it looks, with our information down here, our warning lights here, our speed, our rev counter, our gear position indicator. Once again, and the race one. Again, we have our rev counter on these two bars on the side. We have our fuel, we have our water temperature, our warning lights, our speed, and our information and gear position indicator. Moving down, here we can set our clock. Moving down again, we can set brightness either to auto or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and lock it at 5, or press again, we have our auto. Our units, we can change from kilometers to miles. Our language, we have English or Chinese. We have our Bluetooth on, so we can connect our phone if we have the Zontes app. We have our TPMS. This shows again our tire pressures and tire temperature. We can change from PSI to bar to kilopascals. We have hit in bar here. Click exit, and we have our information, which no malfunctions, TPMS fault, front low pressure, and our software version. Whoop, wrong button. Now, on the handlebars, we have this really nice anodized, texturized finish, which looks really nice. We have our hand guards, which are made of sturdy metal, and our plastic covers, so they shield our hands from the wind and from the weather. We have our mirrors, our clutch lever and brake lever. The levers on all the bikes are adjustable. You just push it forward, and then you turn this wheel, and you can adjust it that way. Very easy to adjust. Now, on the left hand side, we have our high and low beams. We have our flasher, our passing light. We have our hazard lights. We have our turn indicators, normal indicators with the push cancel. We have our horn, really nice horn. And here, now these parts do light up. I don't know if you can see them. When the engine is on, they do light up. Let's see. Yeah, only when the engine is on, they light up. Let's see if we can get it started. So with the engine on and the lights on, you can see they are lit up. Really nice. Let's turn it off. So here we have our button to adjust our windscreen. This is only available on the T2 and the X. So we press once, and this is the mechanism. It has two positions, electrically adjustable. We have our set button and our mode button. You can see the screen. This is what we use to navigate the screen. On the right hand side, we have our front brake. We have our fuel popper. We press this, the fuel tap opens. We have our seat popper. We have our lock and unlock for the bike. We have our eco button. If we press this, you can see the S changing to an E. We have our 2-position kill switch. This is to turn on the low beams. In this position, it's just the daytime running lights, and this is the low beam. And we have our engine start button. Now to start the bike, you have to hold the clutch lever in and press that button. And that's pretty much it for the full dashboard and rider controls of the Zontes motorcycles. Now all of them come with this anodized finish, all of them come with this screen. The only difference is the T and the X are the only ones that get the electrically adjustable windscreen. They all have the daytime running lights. They basically, everything is the same except for the V and the R are missing. We have an R here. As you can see, it's missing the windscreen button, but it still has the same dashboard, the same dash screen, the same buttons on either side, except it's missing the windscreen button, which we have on this one, and we also have on the X. But the menus and the way the dash looks are the same for all 4 bikes. So thank you very much for watching, for liking the videos, for subscribing to the channel. I hope to see you again in the next video, but for now, take care out there and ride safe. Goodbye!